Hey everybody, Max Kevin here's Little Kitty Podcast. It's not too long. What you guys miss me? You've been wondering where the podcast is? You've just been staring at your phone, hitting the refresh button, just like, where's my Little Kitty Podcast? I need it. I need it in my ears. I need to hear the Little Kitty Podcast in my ear holes. I've been waiting for where is it? God damn it, yeah, sorry about that. It's been a while. It's been a few days. It's been, I don't know, what day is this? I don't even know. Anyway, I've had a little bit of fat lazy fuck syndrome recently, but actually, to be honest, I'll tell you, the reason I haven't really made a podcast is, I've just been, well, I'll tell you guys the truth, since we're friends, since I can trust you guys, okay, I'm telling you guys this in confidence. And just been kind of having a little bit of relationship problems, with my lady friend. We've just been fighting a little bit recently, and we live together, right? And we live in a studio here in Japan. There's only one room in this place, and of course she works from home most of the time. And so do I, because I don't have a job, because I'm a goddamn loser. And, so basically we're just in the same room all day, every day, for the past year. We've just been that's pretty much been our lives, we've just been sitting in this room together all day. This, no escape, And, so anyway, we've just been having some... We're just doing some little relationship, some healthy relationship fighting, we're just, we're disagreeing about stuff. And, so anyway, it's like, I don't know, never really been in the mood, plus every time I make a podcast, she's sitting right there, I can't really talk about anything really, because she's sitting right there, she's brooding, I can tell she's pissed off at me, so anyway, that's why I didn't make a podcast the last couple of days. We'll see how that goes. Everybody has relationship problems, right? Relationships are tough, dude. That's why I don't make a relationship with anyone, dude. I just fucking pay homeless people $5 behind the 7-Eleven to give me a hand job every 2 weeks. Because I can't handle relationships. Fuck that, dude. I had a goldfish one time. That was my only relationship. It died after 5 days. Broke my heart. I told that after I flushed that goldfish down the toilet, I'm like, I'm never loving anybody again. You broke my heart, goldfish. Now I flush it down the toilet. Now I'm never loving again. Relationships are tough. You gotta work on them. I don't know if you guys are dating anyone right now, or maybe you're single. Maybe you're fat and ugly and you have no money, and so no one will ever love you, and and none of that will ever change, so you'll just go your whole life and be alone. Or, maybe you're rich and good looking and have a good personality, and people like you. They invite you to their birthday parties, and then all the boys and girls at the birthday party are like, oh my God, who's that guy? Or like, oh my God, who's that girl? Oh my God. Maybe you're one of those people, that just has lots of relationships, You're just like, oh, get off me, women, get off me. I'm trying to do this from both perspectives, get off me, man, get off me, women. All right. Everybody loves me too much, but I can only love one person, because that's how relationships work, Just maybe I can date two people, maybe if they're into that shit, Anyway, good luck with your relationships. You gotta work on that shit. Speaking of which, me and my lady friend, we went to Osaka last weekend to watch baseball, playoff baseball. She's a big fan of this team called the Hanshin Tigers, and of course they were in first place all year until then the last couple months of the season they just went on a big losing streak, right? And so they finished second place, And so the playoffs there, best of three, first round playoffs, best of three. They're going up against the Tokyo Giants, which is basically like the Yankees over here. The Tokyo Giants over here are like the Yankees of Japan. What I mean by that is they just pay a lot of money. They just buy them. They just buy the best players with a lot of money to always win. And so anyway, it's a best of three, right? It's a best of three, right? And they lose the first game. Oopsies, lost the first game. And then they go to the second game there. If they lose this one, that's it, man. Season's over, dude. Season's over. See you next year, bro. They score a couple of runs in the second inning, and everyone's like, yeah, fuck yeah, dude. Fuck yeah. Hanshin Tigers, but fuck you, Tokyo Giants. You pay for your players, you sons of bitches. We got real talent. We got the farm talent, And then the next inning, the Tokyo Giants score 4 runs, and it's like, oopsies. Oopsie poopsies. So anyway, there we go. It's the bottom of the 9th inning there, 4-2. 2 outs. First out. Later down a party. Second out. Later down a party. And then some other guy gets a hit. It's like, fuck yeah, we got this guy on base. We got a guy on base. And then up comes the plate. Comes Rojas Jr., the American dude, the foreigner, right? And if you're a Little Cutie podcast listener, I was talking about this guy like a few months ago. They got him. He was used to playing in the Korean leagues over there. He was batting like 350 over the Korean leagues, and then he came to Japan, and he was batting 0. He was batting 0 for 35. He was 0 for 35, and then he finally his first hit in Japan, he hit a home run, and then it was 1 for 36. So his batting average was like, I don't know, 0.3 or something, or 0.03. So anyway, he was a disappointment, right? But the last couple months here, he's been heating up, Like his first 3 months in Japan, he was basically batting 0. But this last month in the Japanese league, he was batting like 350, He finally got his mojo back, right? So anyway, it's like he comes to the plate. And he's been hitting bombers, Like he almost had a home run. He almost had like 3 home runs. This is his 4th time up the bat, and he got out all 3 times, but he hit 3 long fly balls that got caught. But so this is it. This is the chance. And if this guy doesn't hit, the season's over, man. Season's over. We're 1 out away from season's over. There's one guy on the plate. If he hits a home run out here, he could tie it up. And so over here in Japan, every time there's someone comes to the plate, they sing their song. They sing this chant. They're like, and then they say the guy's name. They're like, hey, the translation is like, hey, let's go, hit the ball, do. It's kind of like that, right? And everybody's got their own specific song, but they're basically all the same song, But they change them up a little bit, And they, they beat the drums over here. There's always a drummer. It's got the bass drum in the outfield, They're beating the drums, And there used to be trumpet players, but they had to, because of the COVID, I guess trumpets give you COVID, so no more trumpets. But they still have the trumpet song, They just blare it out from the speakers instead of having it live, Because I don't know, trumpets cause COVID. Like I said, so anyway, they're they have songs for every player, right? But since this is the last out for the whole season, and this guy doesn't hit a home run, then it's all over. So everyone changes the song. It's like a new song. I've never heard this one before. It's like a final fight song. It's like this is it. This is it. This is the goddamn season's over. We're saving our best invigorating song for last. We never sing this one unless it's our last chance. This is our last chance, right? So the whole fucking stadium just starts screaming this song, right? And it's like, I forget how it goes, but basically the chorus is like, yasha, right? And there's this fucking drunk kid in front of me. He's standing up on his seat. He's like screaming in there. He's like, yasha, and the whole goddamn stadium, it's just screaming this, right? And this is the only thing you can hear, yasha, yasha. And it was an awesome feeling, I was in awe, like I guess maybe when people go to church, when you go to the black churches, right? And like, the preacher's like, and I command you, I feel the touch of God. You know, and he touches the person's face, and they just like fucking faint and stuff. I was feeling it, man. I was almost tearing up. I was like, oh my God, this is a religious experience, you know? This is a religious experience, you know? Oh my God, yes, you know, and anyway, the guy strikes out, and that was it. And then you hear the collective, oh, and yeah, so they lost. Anyway, see you next year. You know, so anyway, that was it for the Hanshin Tigers, you know, maybe next year. Maybe they can win next year, maybe not, I don't know, all depends. Anyway, let's see what else is going on here. Been taking some German classes, you know. To improve my German, you know. I've been writing in German, and having these German people check it for me, you know. And yeah, I've noticed that, you know, I guess I've been doing this for like the last 2 months, you know. And the first time there, it's like I didn't even feel like speaking German at all. Like I didn't feel confident, you know. So I was just speaking English with the guys. You know, they were reading my stories and offering corrections, and I would just ask them questions in English, you know. But now I've been doing it for the past 2 months. I feel like my German skills coming back, man. I feel reinvigorated, you know. It's like this last line. I was just speaking German the whole time, you know. I was just like, ich hätte gern ein Döner mit viel Soße und ich mag das scharfe Geschmack und ich schwinge ein Schwert, you know. And yeah, it's amazing how much easier the German is than Japanese. Jesus Christ. It's like my German and Japanese are almost at the same level, and I haven't spoken German in like 15 years, you know. I guess I studied German for like 5 years and lived 1 year abroad, and I lived in Japan for like 10 years, you know. I think if I lived in Germany 10 years, I could basically, it would be my new native language almost, but, you know, fucking Japanese, dude. Oh, God. Fucking Japanese stuff, you know. I guess it's really just the reading. It's really just reading. You know, reading is impossible in Japanese. Like, it's not impossible. I'm just a fucking idiot, basically. Oh, so anyway, you know, if you ever want to learn a foreign language, don't learn Japanese, because it's a goddamn waste of time. And only Japanese people speak. Also, don't learn German, because it's a goddamn waste of time. Because only German people speak it, and pretty much all German people can speak English, you know. So there's really no reason to ever learn German or Japanese, you know. I guess basically I'm just saying I make poor life choices. And, yeah, you should, if you want to learn a language, you know, maybe you should learn a good one, like maybe Spanish, you know. That's a good one. A lot of people speak that, and a lot of people that speak Spanish don't speak English because they're goddamn lazy, you know. And let's see what else you could learn French, you know, because even if you don't want to talk to French people, you could just like talk to girls at the bar. Just be like, yeah, I speak French. What up, mademoiselle? Je suis Laurent Donfray escargot. You know, you could say shit like that to the girls at the bar, and they'd be like, oh my God, you speak French? Oh my God, let's drink some wine. Oh my God. French just makes me want to take off my panties. You know, anyway, enough hot language talk. You guys been paying attention to the Kyle Rittenhouse trial? I don't know if you guys been. It's a hot political topic. I don't know if you guys heard of this kid, the Kyle Rittenhouse. Apparently he's got like Down syndrome, or I don't know, he's autistic, or he's just fucking dumb. You know, I don't know if you heard about this kid. He's a normal American, I guess, is what I want to say. He's a fucking retarded kid. And so this retarded kid there, you know, after he left the special class, you know, he saw this Black Lives Matter protest. He decided, hey, I should go down there with a gun, you know. To do what exactly? I don't know. I don't know what he was going to do exactly, because he was just some dumb kid. And, you know, apparently, some people attacked him, so he shot them. And he killed a couple people or something. I don't even know exactly, because I don't give a fuck about all this goddamn race war shit. And yeah, apparently on the news there, I don't know if you guys saw on the news there, you know, they were going with the story that he shot some black people, but apparently he shot white people, I guess. I don't know. And one of them was a child molester or something like that. But the fucking narrative is that, like, this kid went down there to kill black people, you know, and fucking LeBron James is like tweeting, how like this guy's a racist and like white supremacist killing black people, but apparently the people he shot were white, and one of them was a child molester, and it's just like, oh god, can the news fuck up even more? Like, how do they fuck up this much? You know, I swear to fucking god, all these news agencies they're just paid by China and Russia to just fucking make people hate each other, man. So I don't pay attention to that shit, you know. I don't watch that. I don't give a fuck, you know. He's probably, you know, the people he shot probably deserve to die, and he's a goddamn idiot too, so he's not making the world a better place, so he probably deserves to die too. You know, anyway, we should just kill all the dumb people, I guess is what I'm saying. It's like Hitler fucked up, you know. He killed all the Jews. What are you doing, man? You can't kill the Jews. They're smart and shit, you know. They got much higher average IQ, you know. The rocket scientists and fucking physicists and shit. You're killing all the Jews, dude. Why don't you just kill all the dumb people? Why don't you just fucking... If they got that same haircut as Kyle Rittenhouse, that just, you know... that's your criteria, you know. Anyway. Don't kill people. I don't believe in genocide. Except maybe, I don't know. Maybe we could kill all the dumb people. I don't think... Unless, you know, I don't know if you're dumb. Maybe if you're listening to this podcast, you're definitely not dumb. You're definitely in the top 1% of the intelligence spectrum. Yeah, definitely. Anywho, enough political talk here. This is going to be a long podcast. You know, I haven't made a podcast in a while, so maybe this will be a long one, you know. Still thinking about making the 50-hour podcast, you know, once a year, 50 hours. But, you know, since I haven't made a podcast in a while, I got a lot of stuff to talk about. You know, I watched that. I've been watching some TV shows recently. I don't know if you guys ever watch TV shows. I don't know if you guys own a TV, or, you know, maybe you like living in nature. You know, you like being off the grid. You know, like when you beat off, you don't watch porn on the internet. So you just like get a dirty magazine. You get one of them Playboys. You know, it's like, oh my god, look at these pictures that were taken with the camera with film. Fuck technology, dude. So anyway, I've been watching What We Do in the Shadows. I don't know if you guys seen that. What We Do in the Shadows. It's that vampire one. Season 2, probably the funniest season ever. I don't know. Season 3 is kind of boring, man. I don't understand what happened. I don't understand. There was a couple good episodes, like the episode where the one dude went to the fitness area, and then the one where there's like the cult. Those are pretty funny episodes. But the other episodes, I don't know, they're just kind of, they weren't as funny. Or I don't know, maybe it's because of the pandemic there. They didn't have any writing sessions. I don't know what happened exactly. I mean, it was still good. It's just like wasn't. Season 2 is one of the funniest. If you haven't watched What We Do in the Shadows Season 2, that's one of the funniest TV shows I've ever seen, man. Laughing so hard. But I guess that's what happens, you know. But the goddamn coronavirus, dude, it ruins the funny TV shows. You know, I also watched Narcos, Season 3 Narcos. It's about those goddamn drug cartels. You know. Of course, this one had this story with this cop. This cop, he's like a bad cop, you know. Like he kills drug dealers and steals their money, and then he pulls over Americans and steals their wallets. You know, he's a bad, dirty cop. And but then he gets pissed off because young Mexican girls are being serial killed. You know, and he's like, God damn it, stop killing the women. You know, so he tries to hunt the serial killer there. And then, okay, spoiler alert. You know, oh, by the way, everything I'm going to talk about, huge spoiler alert. So if you haven't watched any of the shows, you know, I guess don't listen to this podcast, you know. But anyway, so then he dies at the end. You know, he just gets randomly killed. And I was just watching the show. I was like, what was the whole story? This guy's storyline doesn't even connect with any of the. They could have totally cut this guy out completely. It's not related to the story at all. I don't understand what's going on here. I don't understand. Apparently, it's supposed to shed light on the fact that in Juarez, a lot of women are being killed. I don't know exactly what. But the whole time I'm watching this, I'm like, how is this guy going to tie in? Is he going to be an informant? And then he just fucking died. It's like, wait, that storyline went fucking nowhere, dude. It's fucking bullshit, dude. And then, you know, another storyline, too, is about this this newspaper that was publishing the truth, you know? They had the fucking, like Glenn Greenwald, you know? They were getting the Wikipedia, or not the Wikipedia. What do you call it? What's that one? With the WikiLeaks, they were getting the WikiLeaks, they were getting the Ed Snowden stories, and they were publishing them, because they had integrity. They had journalistic integrity. They're like, we don't fucking care about you, drug cartels. We don't care about your corruption. We're publishing your names. We're publishing your pictures of you at the country clubs meeting with the politicians. We don't care because we have journalistic integrity, unlike any of the goddamn American news agencies that just fucking publish race war bullshit that China and Russia pays them to do. And apparently this newspaper never actually existed. They go on this whole storyline about this newspaper they had to publish it in San Diego and then import the newspapers, because the Mexican government was gonna censor them, and then some of the reporters get shot, and they keep going. And apparently this fucking newspaper never existed, man. And that's the whole goddamn story. Is about this newspaper, it didn't even exist. And I'm just like watching, like I find out I'm watching this, I'm like, what's going on with the show, What, this is fiction? I thought this was a goddamn documentary about the drug cartels, Fucking bullshit, dude. Anyway, it was an entertaining season, but they said this is going to be the last season too, and they said there's going to be no season 4. And it's like this whole season, it kind of sets up storylines that need to be continued. Like it sets up the whole El Chapo storyline and him getting power, and then it seems like the season 4 is going to be about El Chapo, but then the creator said, "Oh, this is the last season, no more seasons." Like, whoa, what? I mean, half the storylines in this season weren't finished. They didn't come to a conclusion. What are you talking about? No season 4. Maybe he's trying to negotiate more money or something. I don't know. He's trying to pull a Henry Cejudo, and retire, trying to take Dana White to give him more money, but that didn't work. That didn't work for Henry Cejudo. Maybe it won't work for Narcos. That's a bummer too. That's a great show, Narcos. Even though they make shit up. Even though they make up newspaper agencies that never existed, fucking bullshit, dude. So, I also watched the new James Bond movie, No Time to Die. I ain't got no time to die. I got shit to do today. I gotta pick up the dry cleaning. I gotta drop the kids off at the pool. I got no time to die. You can't kill me because I got no time. I got no time. I think they kind of okay, I'm gonna spoil this whole movie too. Which it doesn't really. I mean, it's watchable. It's not that great, but it's entertaining. And of course, in this movie, there's like a black woman. She's the new 007. I think that's it's kind of a they got a lot of strong black women in this movie too, and I think that was kind of a I don't want to say a nod or an homage or a like there were rumors that the next James Bond was going to be female, and everyone was all up in arms about that and stuff, and then they kind of they kind of jokingly made this black woman, the new 007, because old James Bond retired, he's like, fuck this shit, I'm gonna go fishing in Thailand and fuck Thai girls, because my old blonde girlfriend, I can't trust her. Because the grave of my first girlfriend blew up, and then my new girlfriend, she's connected to the Spectre agency, so I can't trust her. She says she can explain everything, but I'm not going to listen. I'm just going to put her on a train. Tell her to get out of my life so I can go to Thailand and go fishing and fuck Thai girls. Yeah, so anyway, the whole movie, the story doesn't really make any sense. Like the bad guy, like in the other movie, Spectre. Spectre's like this worldwide Illuminati people. They control everything from behind the scenes. They're controlling all the government. Oh, you think the government? You think the president's in power? You think Joe Biden has power? He's got fucking Alzheimer's. Someone's pulling the strings, and their name is Spectre, and their mascot's an octopus because it represents the 8 arms of the octopus pulling all the strings. Because they're a goddamn secret Illuminati organization. Nobody, they're operating behind the shadows. Nobody knows about them except for the new bad guy in this movie. He just kills them all, and for whatever reason, he's even more powerful. Yeah, it's like the the theme of all these movies is that Spectre is like operating behind the scenes. They're the super powerful secret organization, and then the new bad guy, he just kills them. He kills all of them in one scene. And I get it, their leader like went to jail or whatever, but it's not like the new guy took over the organization. You know, he just completely destroyed the organization. You know, what James Bond can never do. And it's like, and this guy's got like a secret island. It's like, where did you get your hundreds of billions of dollars? That's what I want to know. This guy's to have what he has. You know, he has this fucking secret island that's like producing this virus. You know, and he's got hundreds of soldiers, and you know that this will cost hundreds of billions of dollars. You know, and apparently he's going to sell. Like his motivation is to sell this virus. But it's like, dude, you already got $100 billion. I don't. What do you want to make more money? I don't know. And apparently he wants to kill everybody, but it's like they never go into like why he wants to kill everybody. He's just like bad. He's just like, yeah, I want to kill everybody, and I already got $100 billion, but I'm going to sell this virus for 500 grand a piece to the highest bidder. You know, probably maybe they might pay $1 million, and so I'll just add that to my stack of $100 billion that I already have. You know, it's like, well, how did you get this money, and how did you? That doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense, you know? And he's on this disputed island, this island that's disputed between Russia and Japan. You know, you're going to build a secret base on this disputed island, and the Russian and Japanese government don't give a fuck. They're just, I don't know if you've seen the news here. The Chinese government, if they have an island over here that Japan thinks is theirs, you know, they send their fishing boats there. Then China sends their battleships there, and they're like, you can't fish here. They won't even let Japanese people fish. You think Russia's gonna let some guy establish a secret base where he's making bioweapons when they won't even let people go fishing? I don't think so, dude. I don't think so, bro. You know. And then, the whole time I'm thinking like, when he goes to the island, I'm like, they know he's making secret weapons there. Why don't they just fucking shoot it with a missile? You know, why don't they just blow up the island? You know, just fucking nuke it. This guy's making he's making a virus that could kill everyone in the entire world. Well, fucking just nuke the island. You know, who gives a fuck? So you don't get any nukes? Just fucking nuke it, dude. And apparently, you know, I was like, this is a giant goddamn plot hole. But then that gets addressed. They're like, oh no, we gotta open the bunker doors because the missiles won't penetrate the bunker doors. It's like, yeah, okay, I get it, you know, but this is a World War II. This is a World War II missile site, you know. I mean, maybe the missiles back then, it could block missiles back then, but we got these fucking depleted uranium bunker busters right now, man. It's fucking 2021, dude. We got these things they can tunnel like 30 meters down to the ground before they explode, you know. It's fucking. Just send a goddamn, you know, just blow, you know. So anyway, that didn't really make any sense, you know. I guess if you watch the movie, you have to have no knowledge of modern bombs, and then the scene before this, the fucking bad guy, he kidnaps James Bond's girlfriend, and then brings her to the island. But it's like, why? She's not necessary for anything, and like when he tries to kidnap her, James Bond like kills like 50 of his soldiers there. And blows up like all these Land Rovers. I mean, that shit costs money, dude. And your soldiers too, you got to pay them. You know, it's like why are you even trying to kill James Bond and kidnap his girlfriend? They're not even necessary for your plan. You know, the whole scene didn't make any sense. It's like why are you even kidnapping this girl? It's not like you need her for your plan. Anyway, the whole goddamn script didn't make any sense. But if you just fucking, dude, if you just turn off your brain. And don't think about anything, dude. It's a pretty entertaining movie, bro. Just don't fucking think about anything, dude. Just turn your brain off and enjoy the action, dude. There's lots of strong black women, dude. Yeah, that's another thing, too. It's like the one 007 girl. You know, she's a strong black woman, but like James Bond's better than her. You know, they show her fucking up a lot. Which is, I don't know. I think that sets back race relations in America by years. By, you know. Showing how incompetent this girl is, and how the old straight white man bested her, you know. Oh, anyway, enough about James Bond. Okay, let's talk about the fights. Of course, the last podcast, man, talked about UFC 268 and my predictions, and course, I won the bet with a parlay, Justin Gaethje, and come on, juice, man. Yeah, that Justin Gaethje Michael Chandler fight, that was probably the best fight. That was probably the best fight in the card, dude. They were just fucking swanging and banging, dude. Michael Chandler comes out, he's like, look at my goddamn abs. I'm a goddamn Adonis. I'm gonna swang and bang with Justin Gaethje. He's smooth. His six-pack sucks. No girls want to eat sushi off his stomach, but look at my stomach. I got an 8-pack. I got a 12-pack. I'm fucking Michael Chandler. Yeah, I know. I was watching with my lady friend. I'm like, and they show the two guys, Justin Gaethje and Michael Chandler. I'm like, who do you think's gonna win? She's like, oh, Michael Chandler's gonna win because he has more muscles. I'm like, yeah, well, that doesn't always happen here in fighting. Usually, sometimes the smooth guys win, you know. Because those bodybuilder guys, they just take steroids, basically. Anyway, that was a great fight. That was a great fight, dude. You know, usually Justin Gaethje, you know, I guess, you know, on that Tony Ferguson fight, he was talking about how he plays it safe, or he doesn't do dumb things anymore. But I don't know. I think this fight, he was just swanging and banging, dude. He was throwing caution to the wind. And then, of course, I put $10 on Frankie Edgar, old man Frankie Edgar. You know, when that fight started, I was just looking at the body size, and Frankie Edgar looked like he was like 20 pounds lighter than Marlon Vera. Like, he was shorter and skinnier. And I was watching that, and I was just like, wait, what? What's going on here? I wish I could have seen their size difference before I bet my $10, because Frankie doesn't look like he belonged. He looked like he belonged in the 125. He looked fucking tiny. I don't understand. It's like, damn, dude, where's your muscle go? I know you're an old 40-year-old man right now, but you got no muscle. Fucking get on that TRT, dude. Get some goddamn muscle. What are you doing? You're competing at 135. Marlon Vera had fucking 20 pounds on this guy. Anyway, you know, in the first round there, he used his wrestling. He kind of won the first round there with his wrestling, and I'm thinking, fuck yeah, dude. Just like I thought, Frankie Edgar uses his wrestling. In the second round there, he kind of stopped. He kind of didn't really use his wrestling there. And then the third round, he didn't use his wrestling at all. I'm just like, what are you doing? What are you doing, Frankie? You won the first round. Even though Marlon Vera's got 20 pounds on you, you won the first round with your wrestling. And then the second round, he kind of didn't wrestle anymore. And then the third round, he just gets kicked in the face. He's like, gaboosh. Oh, God, my face. I'm an old man. And I'm just like, God damn it. Why didn't you wrestle, dude? My $10. Anyway, congratulations to Marlon Vera. Then, of course, Rose won. I knew that was going to happen because Weili just doesn't have the martial arts ability. You know, she relies on her athleticism. Then, of course, Kamaru Usman won because, well, he's just better. He's just better than Kobe Covington, I guess. That was a good fight too. That was an entertaining fight. But yeah, Kobe actually did worse than, even though he got TKO'd in that first fight. I think he did worse. I think he did worse than the first fight, you know. So anyway, we'll see what happens in that division, you know. Kazmat Hazmat suit. He's coming up. He might fight. Oh, I lost my ally Quinta. Fucking ally Quinta. He got knocked out in the first round by Bobby Green. Ally Quinta, the only guy to go. He went fucking 5 rounds with Khabib, and then he gets knocked out. What happened to this guy? What happened to this guy? He used to be so much better like 2 or 3 years ago, and maybe he got off steroids. That's probably what happened. He was probably juicing, and then he was like, "Oh, I can't take the juice anymore. All right, I'll get knocked out first round by Bobby Green, who pretty much sucks." And even though I went five rounds with Khabib, you know. Oh, anyway, of course, then this weekend we had Max Holloway versus Yair Rodriguez, and fucking Max Holloway. I was thinking about betting on that, but Max Holloway was like minus 700. I'm just like, oh god, it's like you can make it. You bet $100 and you make like $15. It's like, I don't know about that risk, you know. I don't know about that, man. So I didn't actually bet on anything, but damn, Yair Rodriguez, he was fucking. That guy's a banger, dude. He looked Max Holloway looked really bad. Like, I know Max lost to Volkanovski twice, but I don't think Volkanovski did that much damage. I think Yair Rodriguez has done more damage to Max Holloway than I guess maybe Poirier did the same amount of damage too, man. But damn, dude, he made Max look kind of. I mean, Max still won the fight, of course, you know, but Man, he took a lot of damage, dude. He took a lot. I don't know. I think that's gonna. I don't know. Max didn't. He didn't. I mean, he didn't look. He definitely didn't look as good as he always does. You know, he's got the salon quality hair right now. But see what happens. I think he says he wants to fight Conor McGregor or something. I don't know. I don't know if he can go up to 155, man, because he just gets hit too much. You know, and if these 145 guys are damaging him, I don't know, dude. We'll see what happens here. Holy shit, this is a long podcast, huh? More than 30 minutes, man. This is a medium cutie podcast right here. This is a medium cutie. Congratulations if you made it this far. I guess maybe I'll make another podcast next month. I don't know, maybe next year. Maybe next time we talk it'll be 2022. Hallelujah. All depends. Maybe I'll make one tomorrow. Anyway, thanks for listening. Maybe I'll see you tomorrow.